Afternoon folks, and welcome to Sonofdel's live vlog on this Tuesday. No it isn't, it's Wednesday the 6th. Sorry, I'm miles away today. I didn't have a very good night's sleep. So anyway, it's Wednesday the 6th of October and it's been over 2 months since I did my last vlog. I'll fill you in more as to what's been happening in a bit later on. So coming up on my vlog today, I've got an unboxing of the Zbox for October 2021. I've got my unboxing of the Beer 52 July. See, I told you I'm not with it. The Beer 52 October monthly box as well. A bit of talking about life, really, just a bit about life. A couple of poems thrown in there, and a couple of collectibles, a couple of coins, a couple of jigsaws, maybe. I don't know, all sorts of stuff. Enjoy. Anyway, coming up, the first part is the unboxing of the Zbox for October 2021. Now, before I do this unboxing, obviously it's now October and the vlog I did was July. Obviously I've had a couple of Zboxes in between, but I'm not going to do the unboxings for them because it seems a bit of material now. So I'm going to do October's unboxing, which only came the other day. So here we go. And it's a good box because I've already opened it, so I'll just show you the things that are in it. The first thing, well, we know what month it is, don't we? It's October, and look what the t-shirt is. I absolutely love it, Ardy. It's a monster. It's Frankenstein. And as I pointed out to my wife, it's not very often I get a t-shirt with my face on the front of it, so there you go. You see. So that's an It's a Monster Frankenstein t-shirt. That's the first item. I'll do these in whatever order. Second item is anybody who's a big fan of Call of Duty. It's a set of Call of Duty pin badges. I'm not going to be able to get this, am I, without it shining on it. Can I hold it back there? There you go. No, I'll get it closer. You can see there, 2 Ruin, 2 Battery and a Recon, and they are pin badges, the limited edition Call of Duty, proper branded stuff. That's the second item. Third item, this one's for Steve, my mate Steve down south, who's coming up to visit us in Blackpool in a couple of weeks' time. Steve, can you identify this one for me, mate? Apparently it's from one of the Star Treks, but I don't know this one at all. I've never seen anything like that. It's from one of the Star Treks, and it looks like it's got eyes to me. If I put it that way, like, I think it's an owl. Doesn't it look like an owl? Anyway, but yeah, that's one of the spaceships from either Star Trek Deep Space Nine, Voyager, The Next Gen, or Enterprise. It's one of them. I don't know which one, so maybe Steve can help me with that one. The fourth item is, now this game's fascinated me. I've never actually played it, but I've never seen a game where you can play as a Japanese anime character or Mickey Mouse, and it's called Kingdom Hearts, and this is one of the characters from it, and it's called Sora, S-O-R-A. But if I show you the back of the box, Luke, you can play as, like I say, you can play as weird characters, Japanese anime type character, or even Mickey Mouse, which absolutely fascinates me that you can play as Mickey Mouse in a game. But anyway, like I say, it's a figure. As you can see, it's quite a decent sized figure. That was the fourth item. The fifth item, now this is quite funny because I actually collect all these novels, and one day I'll actually show you my complete collection of them. They are graphic novels. You can't see that properly, yeah you can. The graphic novels are on the side, and it's basically Batman, Birth of the Demon. Now I've already got this one. I've already got this one in my collection. But that's the fifth item. And the sixth item, which is definitely one of my favourites, and it's another Call of Duty item, but I've not seen these before. They are limited edition glasses, and as you can see, the design on them is brilliant. There's the one on this side, the other side, sorry, with the smiley face on. It looks like a smiley face, but an angry one. And this one here, they're all bombs by the look of it. And I'm looking forward to them. They're actually decent sized glasses and all, and they are glass. As you can hear, they are glass, they're not plastic, and it weighs a ton. So basically, for my box this month, I've had 2 Call of Duty glasses, a Batman graphic novel from the graphic novel collection, a Sora figure, a Star Trek, whatever that is, spaceship. Please Steve, beam me up on this one. A Call of Duty set of 5 limited edition enamel pin badges, and a Frankenstein monster t-shirt. And all that lot for £17, and I've worked out the value. It's just under £60. So if you think about it, when you're only paying £17.99, which is £18, but you're getting literally for almost 4 times the value in that box. I think it's fantastic. Anyway, that is my Zbox for October 2021. Unusual for me to do this, I know, but I'm just going to show you a couple of items which I've added to my computer chair. The first one is a Uncle Albert cushion from Only Fools and Horses, which my wife bought me for my birthday. And the second item is another Only Fools and Horses, and as you can see, this time next year we'll be millionaires, and it's a fleece blanket, and that goes over the back of my chair as well. And that's my new sort of setup for my vlog. Yeah, sorry about that, I just wanted to show you my new setup. So I've got a nice comfortable cushion behind me now. It's lovely. Right, since I've last been on, I've also bought myself a couple of items. Now the first thing is, anybody who knows me knows I'm a massive Jean-Michel Jarre fan, and at Christmas just gone he did a fantastic concert from Notre Dame, and it was brilliant. It was all 3D effects and the music is amazing. Anyway, and I found out it was coming out on DVD, so I bought myself this, and it's the Live in Notre Dame VR, and it's called Welcome to the Other Side. Now what this contains, it's got the live stream concert event with 75M views, and it's a deluxe digipack, and the CD and the Blu-ray of the concert is on that. Now it was only about £17. Now to get a Blu-ray, which is literally the entire concert, there's also a masterclass on there, behind the scenes, the album, the full album, all the tracks are there and everything. And I got that for myself. I bought it, I pre-ordered it for myself, and it came out on September the 15th. Anybody who's interested, I'll put the link underneath the vlog where you can buy these. They're both on Amazon, but I'll put you the link so you know what you're looking for. And that was one of the things I bought myself. Now, at the same time as I bought that, one of my birthday presents off my mum and dad, well, I call them my mum and dad, but they're not my mum and dad, they're Deb's mum and dad, but I've always seen them as mum and dad, and I'll tell you a bit more about that later because I've got some bad news as well. But one thing is, for my birthday, they put me some money in a card, and I didn't know what to buy with it. And when I bought that concert on DVD and Blu-ray, I also own a vinyl player, a Chrysler record player, so I bought myself this. Whoops, when I can stay the right way up. And it's the same concert, only this time it's on vinyl. Now anybody who's anybody knows that the sound of vinyl cannot be beaten. It cannot be beaten. You can digitize stuff, you can make it 8K surround sound, whatever. You cannot beat the original sound of vinyl. If you've never had a record player, or you're one of these young uns who doesn't know what a bloody record player is, I suggest you go out and get one and get some old music and listen to it, because you won't hear anything more pure than vinyl music. You just won't. Now the other present that I didn't know anything about, Deb had pre-ordered me this off Amazon, and again, because of what you've just seen on the back of my chair, the Only Fools and Horses stuff, I'll show you this. And it's called Lovely Jubilee, and it's a celebration of 40 years of Only Fools and Horses, and there's everything in here. There's the listings of all the series episodes, there's behind the scenes stuff, there's pictures, and what makes it even more poignant now is that in the time that I did my last vlog to this vlog, we've of course lost Boise, who was a fantastic actor. He was an absolutely fantastic actor, the guy who played Boise. I mean, what I like about him is the fact that he made a character famous just by being who he was, if you know what I mean. He basically took on the role of Boise, who, if you've never watched Only Fools and Horses, please watch it, because you're missing one of the best comedy series ever written. And basically, John Challis, who played Boise, he took on this role, and within 20 years it became an iconic character. You know, even now, even doing the laugh now will have people in hysterics, because he had a laugh all of his own. Trust me, it sounds like a cross between a car backfiring and a witch's cackle. It's a very strange laugh. And if you have watched Only Fools and Horses, there was a spin-off series called The Green Green Grass, and basically it was about Boise and Marlene, who was his wife, and they have to go to the country and basically stay in the country, and because, well, I won't explain, I'll tell you another time when I do a series review for that. But yeah, I bought myself that, I bought myself the CD and Blu-ray. My mother and father bought me literally the vinyl, and my wife bought me the book for my birthday, and it only came the other day, and I didn't know anything about it, and I only saw actually that it was coming out on the morning that it arrived. I'd seen it on the works, and I was thinking, oh, I'm going to buy myself that. I didn't, and then later that day it actually came, and it was from my wife, and I absolutely love it. I'm going to really look forward to reading that, because I've slipped behind on my reading this year completely. I've only read about 4 books this year, normally by now I've read about 15. Anyway, coming up, I'm doing the Beer 52 unboxing for October. Well, no, it's September actually, because I got it at the end of September, so it's for September 2021. Now, I've done a couple of these unboxings before, and this is what you get here. You get Beer 52 in a box like this. There's your crate with all your beers in and stuff, and usually you get snacks, and this month we have got snacks. And what you also get, I'll just show you, is a book, and the book basically is all about what's in the box, also different beers from around the world, etc. And this month's category, if you like, this month's category is called Ones to Watch, and it's basically a look at all the exciting UK and foreign beers coming to the shores. And it's a ferment magazine, and like I say, it's got plenty in there to read all about the different beers, etc, etc. So that comes with every box. You get one of these magazines. I've got about 10 to read at the moment. Like I say, I have fallen behind on my reading. So first of all, in it, we've got 2 snacks. The first one is called Well and Truly, and they are crunchies, and they are smoky paprika flavour, and what they basically are is 40% less fat, all natural ingredients, gluten free, and they are smoky paprika flavour. And the good thing about them, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, they're vegan friendly, so anybody who's vegetarian or vegan, sometimes these sort of products are not for you, but these are vegan friendly. My wife's already got her eyes on them actually. And the next thing are, I love these anyway, little mini breadsticks. They're called Sesame Grissini, and the make is Crosta and Molica. And again, if I'm not mistaken, I think these might be vegan as well. Suitable for vegans and vegetarians. So there's a nice little double snack pack there. That's you get snacks. You get 2 packs of snacks in every box. You get them in every box. Right, now the beers. I'll show you the beers. First one out. I love some of the covers on these. Some of them are absolutely fantastic. See that one? It's a brilliant design, isn't it? You don't get none of that on a Carlsberg can, would you? And it's called Peach Player. Yeah, Peach Player. And it's from the Bad News Beer Company. And that one is, what's that one in percentage? I've got to find out what percentage it is now. It's a vegan milkshake, a peach vegan milkshake beer, and it's 5.5%. So that's the first one. Sacrilegious, I'm putting them on my jigsaw. But hey, the second one is called Cosmic Haze, and that's a Sabro Pale Ale. And that one is from the Twisted Wheel Brew Company, and it's a 5% one, that one is. That's a nice ale. The third one is another really cool one actually. It's very Frida Kahlo, I think this is. If you never heard of Frida Kahlo, you'll have to check her out because she does a lot. And that one is a Mosaic Pale Ale, and it's called Carmen, and it's from Carnival Brewing Company. The Carnival Brewing Company, and that one is, what percentage is that one? We ask ourselves. 4%. That one's going to be a nice light one, that one is. That's a nice simple drink, that one, 4%. Next one is one which is a Kveik IPA. I don't know whether you pronounce that Kveik or Kveik or what. K-V-E-I-K. I'll call it Kveik. Kveik IPA. and it's Avance, as you can see, Avance, and basically it is dry hopped with Citra, and it's 5.5%. That one is 5.5%. Nice little can. I love how colourful some of these cans are. They're absolutely amazing. The next one, this one's a good one. This one's called Third Barrel Let Them Eat Hops Strata and Citra IPA. That one is. And this one is 6% volume, so this one's going to be a strong one. As you can see, nice can again. Next one. I fancy this one. This one sounds really, really unusual. This one is actually a peanut, hazelnut and caramel brownie milk stout, and that one is called Brownie Pints, and it's from let's find out the brewing company in a minute. Just hold on a second. Brew Your Craft Brewery. Oh, that one's actually English, that one is. And that one, believe it or not, is 7.5%. That's going to be like drinking treacle, I think, but we'll find out. In for a penny and all that. The next one is another one, Athena one, and this is a pale ale as well, and that's 5%. That's an Athena one. Another nice can. Next one, another fantastic design. If you have a look at this design, this is absolutely cute as anything. Look at that. How colourful and cool is that for a design? And it's called Urban Shake, and it's again the Carnival Brewing Company, and this one is 4.5%. I've got to show you that design again. It's amazing. Look at the detail in that. Well, cool or what? And that's called Urban Shaker. Try and find the rest now. Another colourful one. This one's called Snappy APA, and another one from the Bad News Beer Company. This one is. And this one is, I don't know what it is actually. Is it saying? Is it going to tell me? 5.1%, and it's an American Pale Ale. Again, nice, cool design on the front. Look, nice, cool design on it. All the way around the back, and that's, like I say, that's Snappy APA. 4 more. This one, a nice one again, another one from the Third Barrel. Well, the other one was called Let Them Eat Hops. This one's called Let Them Eat Cake, and it's a coconut brownie milk stout. Such unusual flavours, isn't it? Like I said, you know, it beats just drinking Carling, Carlsberg, Stella and Foster's, you know. They give you a bit of something to get your lips around, you know, a bit of something to taste. This one is a coffee porter. Now, I've had some of these before, these coffee porters, and they're really nice. It's called Nostalgia, and as you can see from the can, another lovely design can. It really is. And this one is 5% as well, and the brewing company is, I think it is actually Nostalgia Brewing Company. Yes, it is. It's a Nostalgia Brewing Company. Brewed for Nostalgia at Belgium. It's a Belgian one, that one is. So Nostalgia, and it's Belgian. I like that, Nostalgia and Belgian. 2 bottles to finish with. The first one is very unusual actually. I don't know why they've chucked this one in. I don't know whether they've done this one to throw me, but this one actually is Fentiman's Curiosity Cola. Now I happen to know that that is not alcoholic. So whether they've just chucked that in as an extra, I don't know, but if it is, that's a really cool idea. So I've got a nice bottle of cola there, Fentiman's Curiosity Cola. It's all news to me. It's got pear juice concentrate in it and all sorts. I've just noticed something on that one, by the way, and I can't drink that one. It's got fermented ginger root extract, and I can't have ginger, so I can't drink that one. This one, another one with a cool design on it. I'll try and get it out the light. There you go. It's called Premium Pilsner. Look, Premium Pilsner, and that one is from. That's a Germany one, that one is, and that is 4.9% ABV. So basically, I have got 3, 6, 9, what is that? 3, 6, 9, 11 cans, 1 bottle, and a bottle of Coke, and 2 snacks, and the magazine, and all this lot, £30 a month. Now, when you think what you pay for standard, bog standard beers, anything like Brewdog or something like that, you can pay £2.5, £3 a can. And I'm getting all this lot for £30 delivered to my door. Can't be bad, can it? So that's the beer 52 for September 2021, and it's basically all the new beers that are coming out around Europe, basically. So yeah, I've had a couple of good unboxings. Now, why I haven't done a vlog for the last couple of months is because we had some bad news, really bad news. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but unfortunately I lost my father-in-law, Deb's dad, obviously, and it was very sudden. We didn't see it coming. It was really a shock to the system. And with Deb's mum and dad living over the other side of the country on the east coast almost, we spent the last about 5.5, 6 weeks over there out of the 8 weeks. And we want a big massive thank you to our next door neighbours first of all, which were Tony and Michelle. They basically looked after the dog for the first 2.5 weeks when we weren't here. 3 weeks when we weren't here. And my sister Mandy and her husband Steve, because they looked after the dog for the 2 weeks where we had to go back and help mum sort out all the paperwork and stuff. So a massive thank you to them. They did us a really big favour, because we would have been stuck, because obviously the dog, she's not a dog that you can just keep taking all over the place wherever you want to take her. She's not young no more. She's very much partially blind. She's going deaf as well, so we didn't want to do too much moving her around. And the last 12 months brought home really exactly how fragile life is, because 12 months ago, just over, I lost my mum, and we didn't really have much warning there. She went in hospital on the 13th of July and she passed away on the 12th of August. Now, it wasn't COVID related. None of the two passings have been COVID related, I'm glad to say. But the difference between how my mum's passing went and how this one went are astronomical. They really are. The way that the hospitals differed, the way that the way it's been dealt with all the way through. We've had hiccup after hiccup, people making mistakes. Things should have been sent out, they hadn't been sent out. We couldn't get things that we wanted to get organised, so we've had a bit of a nightmare for the last 5 and 6 weeks. Now, I've only been back just over a week, and it's still not properly sunk in yet, because like I said, my mum passed away on on August the 12th. And August the 12th was the day where we found out that Deb's dad was ill, seriously, and we literally had to drop everything and shoot across there. And this was about 7 o'clock at night. Now, again, another big thank you to our next door neighbours, Michelle. Her dad, Steve, is a fantastic guy, and he ran us over from one end of the country all the way to the other. And even though we didn't get there till all past 10 at night, he ran us over there, and he basically came back at night same time, so later that night. And it was a really good job he did, because unfortunately my father-in-law passed away less than 24 hours later. And I think if we hadn't got across there when we did, then we might have missed it, and I don't think that's something you want to do. But yeah, so the last 5 to 6 weeks have been a nightmare, to be honest with you. They've not been good times. It gives you a chance to reevaluate things, and you realise what's important, what isn't important, what needs sorting and what doesn't need sorting. People arguing trivial about stupid things, just don't bother, don't do it. And those people who fall out with relatives, don't do it, get it sorted, because you're a long time dead, as somebody once said. You're a long time dead, and you need to get things on a level playing field before you disappear, basically. I've mentioned it before, I didn't speak to my dad for quite a few years, and that was just over a misunderstanding, something that he thought I was what I wasn't. But luckily, with about a year and a half before he passed away suddenly, we did actually get back in touch, and we went out for a lovely meal, me, my wife, and Deb. Well, she wasn't my wife then, she was my fiancée. Me and my fiancée Deb, and my dad and his wife. We went out for a lovely meal, fantastic night, a few drinks. It was brilliant, it was absolutely brilliant. So yeah, we managed to sort things out, and I'm so glad we did, because the one thing you don't want to do is be standing at a grave thinking, oh, I wish I'd done this, I wish I'd done this, I wish I'd done this. Too many people and too many lives end when people are still wishing that they'd done stuff or been in touch or made amends, anything. Just get it done, please, just, you'll feel a lot better about it. You might not straight away, and I don't know what people have been through, it could be 10 times worse than anything I can imagine, but if you can make up, then just do it, because it isn't worth holding grudges, it isn't worth falling out, it isn't worth stopping talking to people, because one day you might think to yourself, oh, I do want to talk to them, but they're not there now. So it's not easy. Now, another thing I've been doing, obviously, I've been writing a bit. I wrote a couple of new poems. One I wrote, which was read out at my father-in-law's eulogy, and if you want to go on to my Facebook page, which I will put the link underneath, you can go onto there, and if you scroll down far enough, you'll be able to find it. I'm not reading it out on here because it's not a poem that I just want to read out to people. It was a special poem for that day, for that man, just to say what he meant to me and how much he'll be missed, because he was one of them people who I could talk to for hours. I could listen to his stories about his life for hours, and we used to sit there with a brandy and coke, and we could literally just talk and talk. And Deb's mum and Deb would be probably doing something in the kitchen or sorting something out in the little room, and me and Deb's dad would just be sitting there, and I'd just be talking to him, and it would be brilliant. We had some fantastic times, we really did. But yeah, it was a very sudden and very sad time, and we now absolutely hate from about, we think anyway, from about the 10th of August to about the 5th of September, we absolutely hate that time, because the amount of people that have passed away in that time or been ill or something, it's just incredible how much bad stuff has happened in the space of 4 weeks, both years running. So yeah, we're sort of putting them to one side and saying, nah, not really, we don't want to know about them. Another thing I've been doing, obviously, when we got back, I had a lot of posts, tons of posts, so much posts it was ridiculous, and quite a lot of my Liverpool pin badges have come. Now, I haven't got the pictures of them here at the moment, but again, if you go onto my Facebook group, my Facebook wall, and go into my send me a friend's request if you want to make a friend of me, and if you click on my photos and albums, you'll see a photo on there called Liverpool and Collectibles, and if you click on there, there's an up-to-date photo catalogue of all my pin badges. So they're coming on good now. I think I've got 29 out of 50, so a few more months and that'll be done. That'll be a lovely pin badge collection. But yeah, like I said, these last couple of months have absolutely flown by. Excuse me, water, promise. I've not been very communicative with people because it's been hard to accept, when somebody that's fit as a fiddle and has never been in hospital suddenly goes. It hits you big, it hits you massive, and of course it hit the family big as well. It hit my wife really, really big, because she's massively connected to her dad. I'm not saying obviously mothers and fathers and sons and all that, but Deb had a real connection with her dad, an almost psychic connection. It was that good. So she's felt it really hard, and it's taken some time. It's going to take a lot of time for her to accept it, because I still don't think none of us have yet. It's still too raw. I've only just getting over the fact to accept that my mum had passed away, and that was a year ago, so it's going to take some doing. Anyway, I've got a couple of poems to read out, and like I said, there isn't no jigsaws. I know I mentioned jigsaws at the start. I've got a jigsaw on the go here, as you can see behind me, and it's a cracking murder mystery one, actually, called Murder at, hang on, Mystery Puzzles, I think it's called Murder at Bedford Manor. And basically, you do the jigsaw, there's a booklet, you read the booklet that goes with it, and then you have to try and solve the mystery, solve the murder. So that's pretty cool. But since I've come back, this is the 4th jigsaw I've done, because obviously when I was away, I didn't have a chance to do any jigsaws. The days literally flew past. When there weren't mistakes made, they really did go quick. But my vlogging will be back up and running. Like I said, this is my first one for over 2 months, but I'll be doing them more regular now. I've got some good stuff coming up as well. I've got an advent calendar coming. Now, this advent calendar is unusual because I was going to have a mini Funko Pop advent calendar like I normally do. Now when I've got my coin one, I've got the Justice League of America coin collection advent calendar, so I'm looking forward to opening that. But if you've just seen me do my Beer 52 unboxing, they're actually doing an advent calendar of 24 different beers and a limited edition glass. And because I'm a member of Beer 52, I get it for $59.99. Now £60 for 24 beers and a limited edition glass in an advent calendar is a good price, particularly when you think they were charging £45 and £55 just for the Funko Pop advent calendars, which I think is a bit of a rip-off, to be honest. Now this time last year, obviously I did a Halloween countdown, and I was hoping they'd bring out another advent calendar with 13 days of Halloween, but they haven't. It's only the same one with the same people in it, so it seems silly doing that one again. So coming up, a couple of poems, hope you like them. Now this first poem is called She Is Everything. She creates the perfect picture with no need for brush or paint. Her beauty like a landscape with no borders or restraint. Each pigment is perfection, each colour is pure and bright. She creates the perfect picture every time she's in my sight. She sings the perfect love song though no music can be heard. I can see the notes hang in the air, every whisper is each word. It's like listening to angels as my heart starts beating fast. She can play the perfect love song that for eternity will last. She can perform a perfect dance with no movement at all. It's like watching the beauty of nature as the leaves softly fall. With each step, with each movement, she gets closer to my arms. She performs a perfect dance, one of her many charms. There is more to my angel, I fall in love with more each day. In my heart she paints the picture, a place she'll always stay. She sings to me in silence, I smile because I know she'll dance for me each day as I watch our true love grow. And I posted that on Facebook, and I had some really nice comments, likes, and it shows that I'm getting back to writing my poetry, which is something I haven't done for quite a bit of time this year. I've only wrote 2 or 3, maybe 4 this year. So I hope you enjoyed that one. Another one coming up. Now the strange thing about this one is I haven't actually got it on my computer, it's on my phone. I wrote it on my phone, so I'll read it from my phone, and it's called Is Love. Is love waking each morning, seeing the sun light the sky, just watching you sleeping as from your lips there is a sigh. I catch your eye as you wake, upon your lips there is a smile. If this is what love is, then I'll rest here for a while. Is love having you by my side every day and all through the night? Is it wondering at your beauty, such perfection in my sight? As we talk about everything, sometimes with no words at all. If this is what love is, into it I will fall. Is love sharing the smiles, the laughter and the fun, or drying the tears you cry when the clouds cover the sun? Is it sharing each emotion as the world continues round? If this is what love is, then it's love that I have found. And I actually wrote that while sitting in a place called Cobble's Bar in Louth, in Lincolnshire, and I was just sitting there on my own because my wife and my mother-in-law had gone to sort some stuff out, and I was just sitting in the Cobble's Bar waiting for them to come back, and that poem came into my head, so I wrote it down. I hope you enjoyed them 2 poems. I'd just like to end today by basically just saying thank you for bearing with me, and the fact that I haven't done a vlog. I've still got 825 subscribers, which is great, and believe it or not, on Instagram I've got 140 followers now, which is even better. I post a lot of pictures on there of jigsaws, pin badges and all sorts of stuff, so if you want to give me a check out, the details are again under the vlog. All my contact details for Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and obviously my YouTube channel, so if you want to click along and enjoy. There's quite a lot of pictures on there, and I was thinking actually how important things like that are, and it brought it home to me because while we were over at Deb's mum and dad's house, I keep saying that now, it's Deb's mum's house, but yeah, Deb's mum and dad's house, one of the things that we noticed was that there were lots and lots and lots of pictures, lots of photos from years gone by, some mum had not even seen before, and we basically raided laptops and the base units and tablets and transferred all the photos basically onto a hard drive, so we've got a copy of every photo. And it's important that you do things like that, because yes, it's nice to have physical copies of photos, I won't deny that, but photos in albums can burn, photos in albums can get stuff spilt on them. I like keeping a digital backup as well, not instead of, because I think physical photos are fantastic, and I love having photo frames with pictures all over the place. I mean, I'm sitting here right next to me, you can't see it, but sitting right next to me, I've got a cupboard here, and I've got literally 3 photos that I can see all of my wedding, and that was 7.5 years ago, and still looking at them photos makes me smile, you know. So photos are very, very important. Don't lose them, don't lose memories like that, because the worst thing, I think one of the worst feelings I think I've ever had is going into a charity shop and seeing lots and lots of photos that people have taken of family members, and all they are basically is now they just in a charity shop, 10 for £1 or whatever, and you think that at some point they were important to somebody, they were taken by somebody, and they were loved by somebody, and to end up in a charity shop is heartbreaking. To be honest, it is heartbreaking when you see photos in charity shops. Now I can't be doing with that. Old photos, if you're going to get rid of them, then destroy them. Don't let them just go into a charity shop and somebody pick them up and use them for, I don't know, backing paper or dartboard material. I don't know what they're going to use them for, but I wouldn't like the idea that my photos are being used for that. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to love and leave you. It's been good to do another vlog, and the next one won't be 2.5 months away, trust me. There's a lot more to come. There's a lot more to come. You all take care, and I'll do another vlog a lot sooner. Bye for now. For those of you that are interested in my unboxings, they come from a company called Zavvi, which is zavvi.co.uk. I'll put the details up in a second. And the first box is called a Zbox subscription. Now you can choose how you want to have a Zbox subscription. You can have a one-off. I think you can have a 3-month, a 6-month and a 12-month. And if you have a 12-month, it only works out at £17 a box. Now £17 for about £50, £60 worth of stuff to me is a good deal.